finals. If he wins this one, he goes for the gold medal. He's been pretty impressive thus far. He will be going against Adam Barakat of Turkey. He was second in the 1996 Olympics. He was also a bronze medalist this past year in the World Championships. Brandon Slay in the red, Barakat in the blue. Brandon has had a lot of support. There's one of his biggest fans, Grandmother Dorothy. He calls her Meemaw. She has followed him all of his life. He lived with her when he was in elementary school. He says he owes a lot to her. The first $5,000 they raised for Brandon Slay, he gave to his grandmother. Get her down here.
Referee warning the wrestlers, keep their head up, no hands to the face. Slay has had a tough and arduous road. Just to get out of his pool, he had to beat Saitiev, the reigning Olympic and two-time world champion. Slay did so in dramatic fashion. A double leg takedown in overtime to win 4-3. And then in the semis against Liliev, he won a 2-2 overtime battle, referee's decision. And now he's in the semis.
He's got great technique, and he's also in tremendous shape. Freestyle wrestling, we have 2 3-minute periods. We'll take a break in between them. Right now, no score in this match with just over 2 minutes remaining in the first period.
Interesting tactic by Barakat. Every time Slay gets close, he ties him up. That's called a collar tie, ear to ear, and there's no space to move. In fact, in college wrestling, Russ, you teach people never to tie up that way because you really can't move to launch any offense. Barakat perhaps trying to frustrate the American. Slay normally jumps on his opponents early and takes the lead. Likes to be in the driver's seat.
Well, we haven't had a call for passivity, and that should be coming very quickly here. No score on the scoreboard for either wrestler. Brandon Slay went to the University of Pennsylvania, where he graduated from the Wharton School of Business, so he's got a good head on him as well, and we've seen him control his emotion and his technique throughout this competition. He really can time his attack very effectively. Very explosive, but very scientific.
Once again, collar tie, ear to ear. Tough position to initiate from. Barakat there looking to go upper body. Slay would have none of it.
Well, we're down under a minute now in the first period. Working a lot of action here, but nobody really launching any kind of an aggressive attack to the legs.
Very difficult from this position. There's no way that you can break free and have the opportunity there. Nice chance by Slay. Opportunity knocked. Slay tried to take advantage of it. Really couldn't get close enough to Barakat, but there he does. Good penetration step. Couldn't control the hips, but it was a good attack.
Very close to having a passivity call. Actually, the referee made the call, but he's not going to get any confirmation there. 2 of the 3 officials must agree. Barakat was smart to turn in that red zone area before they went out of bounds, and he did not get the call against him. He was very fortunate there. Aggressive attack by Slay.
Good save by Barakat. That is what kept the score from going up on the board. If he went out of bounds with that, it would have scored. And again, Slay attacking Barakat, but they're out of bounds. He may want to be careful. He's starting to extend himself on those attacks. Fell forward. Luckily, he was out of bounds. But good aggressive attacks by the American.
Well, time is running out here in the first period, and we are headed for that infamous clinch beginning the next period. Nobody scored. We're tied. Brandon Slay, Adam Barakat, no score. Brandon Slay in the corner with Kevin Jackson and Bruce Burnett. Jackson was Olympic champion for the United States. Getting a little advice. The score is 0-0. They're going to come out in a clinch.
Brandon Slay ended the first period with 2 good attacks, but they didn't score. Blue has won the coin toss. It will be up to Blue to lock first, and the impetus is on him. He must score in the first minute or he will be hit with a caution and a penalty point. The clinch was put in so that a wrestler would have to score a point from it. The other way you score points, drive your opponent out of bounds or make him break his lock. It seemed that Slay avoided upper body against Barraquette in that first period. I'm not sure how they're going to rule that.
They're going to say that he released his hands as he ducked underneath. They're going to give 1 point to Barraquette, and that will put Slay into the bottom position.
The American coach is demanding to go to video to take a look at it. Slay tried to slide by with that body lock. Both wrestlers wound up having their grips broken, but they're claiming the American had his break first.
So first to score a point, Adam Barraquette of Turkey, 1-0. They should break this position rather quickly. There is nothing potential happening there. Kevin Jackson yelling up, 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 up. He wants the officials to bring him. No back exposure. A reversal.
That should be a reversal by Slay. A great job of balance to prevent from being turned. And the presence of mind to counterattack right away and catch Barraquette while he was off balance.
And there he's going to get the gut wrench too.
2 points for the gut wrench. The shoulder of Barraquette hit the mat. That's a 2-point turn, 3-1. And that's a critical level because you reach 3 points, the match can end in regulation.
Well, we didn't have much action in the first period. Mima, that's his grandmother, Dorothy Slay. Brandon attributes everything to his grandmother. She's the one person that's been an inspiration in his life. She was always there for him.
The two wrestlers exchanging shots to the head. It's okay to pull on the head, but it is not okay to hit the head with a hand. No slapping of any kind.
Second period will also be 3 minutes in duration. We will go to the 6-minute mark. And then unless this is tied, the match will be over. Brandon Slay right now enjoying a 2-point lead, 3-1 over Barraquette of Turkey. He was the silver medalist in Atlanta. So this is a tough opponent for Brandon Slay.
And turnabout fair play. The American now tying up the Turkish wrestler. This was Barraquette's tactic in the first period to bind tight. And with no space to move, it's hard to launch an offense. 1 minute left. Slay should stay in the center of the mat. He does not want to get near the edge where Barraquette can launch an attack and possibly get a caution against him. And there he goes back to the center. Barraquette must get desperate now.
Now, Brandon Slay has really been an impressive wrestler. Who would have thought, coming into this year ranked 6th in the United States, that he could get into the semifinals and perhaps, as we're looking now, get in the match for the gold medal? How does somebody turn around that fast? 20 seconds to go.
Slay doing a great job of maintaining position. That'll be a passivity call. Barraquette will put him down. 15 seconds left. This will probably be the last sequence of the match. The American needs good defense. Barraquette needs a 2-point back exposure. Look for a gut wrench or an ankle lace.
This will be the last real opportunity that Barraquette has to score. There's only 15 seconds remaining in this second period.
He's going for the crotch lift again. This is where he nearly scored earlier. The question is, does he have enough time? Slay, very tough in this position, and time runs out.
That's going to be it. Brandon Slay is going to win this match at 167 pounds. He will be a finalist. Nemo gets emotional every time he wrestles. He started living with her when he was in elementary school. She has been everything to him. She has been covering her face through most of the competition here, but one of his most avid supporters. Our winner, Brandon Slay of the United States, will advance into the finals at 167 pounds.